A very good afternoon, grade 3. How are you doing? Okay, now today and probably the next lesson in science is going to be very interesting. We all of us love different tastes in food. Correct? Am I right? So, could you please open page number 98 and 99 in your textbook? And that's what we are going to talk about today. So, we first begin with the scientific words. Let's start off with the scientific words. Now, the first word is compare. Now, when I say compare, I mean that I find out if two things are same or two things are different. That is what is known as comparison, or I say I compare. So I compare between a tall person and a short person. I compare between something that is dark and something that is light. I can compare between any two things. Okay. The next word is discuss. Again, this word you can see it has been repeated even in the previous lessons. I've told you to discuss means to talk in detail about some topic. Explore also. Explore is to find out. So because this is science, and science, discussion, exploring, experimenting, predicting, these are all words which are very common and extremely useful. Okay. Now the next word is test. When I say test, again I told you that we have a test after a unit, or we have a test to find out. Test is also to find out. The next word is tongue. Now this is the magic word for this topic, that is tongue. And the last magic word is taste. So we know that. Now just look at the fourth word and the sixth word. They are not the same. The fourth word is test, that is to find out. The last word is taste. Okay, just hear my pronunciation. It is taste. That is, I know something tastes bitter, or I know something tastes sour, or something tastes sweet. Oh, wow. Now sitting at home, even I'm craving for some blueberries and some strawberries. And oh well, I don't really like the chocolate laden donuts, but the waffles, yes, the hot waffles can sometimes, lighten up and brighten up your mood. And I'm sure you as kids, all of you love these sweet muffins, or we say those of us who love sweet food, we say we have a sweet tooth. Yes, and sweet is something, a very important part of our diet. So all sugars, all sugary foods are sweet. Okay, now today after I finish the lesson, maybe you would like to eat different types of food. Okay, let's move now. What about the sour food? Oh, this also in the jar with that straw. It looks so exciting, and I just want to sip the nice fresh lemonade. Any guesses? How many of you like lemonade? You can easily make it at home. All you need is a mason jar like this, and you have lime or lemon at home. Just squeeze it, add some sugar if you want, add some mint leaves. Mint leaves, you can see those green leaves. The mint leaves are very good in summer, and the lemonade keeps us cool and it quenches our thirst. Oh, and this is what we all love when we go to McD or KFC, or does Pizza Hut have? Yes, it also has. Okay, well, I wouldn't tell you to go and eat the junk food always, but I'm sure now you can just tell mama or tell the nanny who cooks at home just to cut some potatoes, dip it in some salt water and there for some time and then fry it. There you get your French fries. So what does this have? Can I add sugar to this French fries? No. What are we going to add? We are going to add some salt. So French fries are salty food. Okay? And I've heard many of you say, "Eee, onion, basal, not nice." Basal or onion has got a very strong taste. How many of you have seen that sometimes if you by chance want to cut onion, there will be tears from your eyes? You're not crying, but there is some chemical, there is something in this onion that makes all of us cry. And I think most of you do not like this food. Am I right? Oh, I can't really hear you, but I think I'm right. Well, but I must also say that onions are extremely good for our health and you must have a little of it. Don't mind the smell, but it's a nice thing to eat. And these, wish I could make you all taste. And well, these are called neem leaves. You must have seen these leaves maybe outside or in your garden or outside. These are like medicines, These leaves have got lot of good values and it is a huge big tree. If any of you have it at home or outside, just peep out of your window and check out. These are called neem leaves. But why am I talking about these neem leaves now? These neem leaves are very bitter. What am I using the word? Bitter. So when you eat them, you will go. It's like bad in taste. That's called bitter. Okay? Now, so what are we going to talk about? We are talking about taste. So what do we use to taste things? We use our tongues to taste things. And all of us have different kinds of food, right? We don't eat the same kind of food. We can't eat only donuts throughout the day. If I give you donuts for even 3 days, then you will say, no, I want some salt. Because we like to eat different kinds of food and that is what is normal. Now, all the foods that we eat have different flavors. Yes, all the foods have different flavors. How do we find out that they are different? Now, the tongue is covered with very small structures like small buds. What are they called? They are called the taste buds. What are they called? They are called taste buds. Now, what are the different kinds of foods that I showed you? I showed you sweet, I showed you salty, bitter and sour. So, now the sweet and salty tastes, where are they located, the taste buds? They are in the front of the tongue. Where are they? At the front of the tongue. Where is the bitter taste? It is at the back. Where is the bitter taste? See, B for back. B for back. Bitter for back. That's how you can remember. And the last one is sour. Where is the sour taste? The sour is something like lemon or a mango, the green mango. The season is here. If your mom is going to the supermarket, tell her to get a green mango and it's nice and tangy to taste, okay? So this is what the small structures I'm talking about. What are they called? They are called the taste buds. And because of these taste buds, we are able to find out the different tastes of food. Have you ever experienced just sipping into hot coffee? And after some time, you will find, oh, my tongue is burnt. And when the tongue gets burnt, what happens after that? You hardly find the taste. What happens? The buds are so sensitive that you will not be able to find the taste of the food that you are eating. Okay, so depending upon the food tastes, what are the 5 categories? Now, I showed you the picture of 4 types of food, but there is another, the last one is savory. What is it? Savory. Savory has got a mixed taste. So, any food that has got a mix of sweet and sour and salty and little bit of that dash of bitterness is called the savory food. Okay. Now, what I would like you to do is simply just look at the investigation that you have on page 99. It's a very simple experiment again. I wish we were in school and we would have done this in the class, but let's make use of this time at home. So, at home, I'm sure you have a lemon. I'm sure you have the onion. I'm sure you have the sweet, some kind of sweet. And if you don't have, please don't tell your parents to go out and get it. Just make some sugar and mix it in water, and there you get your sugar solution. Take some ice cream sticks, okay, clean ice cream sticks, and dip these ice cream sticks. So you have 4 or 5 kinds of food. Dip the ice cream sticks in these glasses, okay, which are and put it in the front part of your tongue. Please listen carefully. Put it in the front part of your tongue and at the sides. Don't go to the back because it can be a little risky. Only bitter is at the back. Okay, so if you have neem leaves, try it out with that. Just take a small neem leaf, okay, and just chew it. Then also you will be able to understand, or you can just crush those neem leaves and mix it in water. Okay, now there you have the part of your tongue. Now which part of your tongue you are able to taste the particular taste, whether it is sweet or bitter or sour or salty? Please color the tongue. Now, there's a question there. Which parts of your tongue tasted the flavor the most? Look at the question just above the red box of danger. The answer is the sides, front and under the tongue. Now here there is a survey. Okay. Now in the survey, what you do, again, we can't get back to class. So who's going to be our class? Our class is going to be our family. So just ask your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters, your grandparents, how many ever family members you have. Ask them, how many of them like salty food? Count. How many of them like sour food? How many like sweet? Or how many like bitter? Or the last one, how many like savory foods? What are you going to do? You are just going to write the number. So if 3 members in your family like salty food, how many students? Just strike off that students and write family members. So in that table, now write 3. What about sour? Just count the number of people in your family who like sour food and you can write the number there. Okay. Now, show the results as a bar chart. Now, this bar chart, I will just do it, solve it, putting my values, okay, and then looking at my bar chart, you are going to do one on your own. And this work is for tomorrow. With the bar chart, I will start off tomorrow. Okay. Now, have a tasty and nice meal. Keep tasting different kinds of food. Have a nice day. Okay. Stay healthy. Stay happy. God bless all of you. We all will come out through this time. God bless and see you in the next class.